wonderful thing for the community. Can't wait to tell you all about this. I've been waiting all week for this interview. We have Lori Marble, who is with the Be Heartfelt organization. Lori, half a day, and good morning. And I see we had a little bit of a video bomb there. A certain distinguished member of our community kind of like rushed by the lens.
Yes, she did. Good catch.
First of all, let's just let the cat out of the bag and everything. She is your beloved sister, and who is this wonderful person? Another good civil servant here.
Yeah. So former
Hi, Kelly.
Senator Kelly,
former Senator
March
Kelly Marsh
Titanow.
Titanow. Well, it would seem that community service and doing something for your fellow man, like obviously runs in your family, and you, as part of Be Heartfelt, are organizing a shoe drive, which is vastly needed in this community. So please tell me all about it, the mechanics, the motivation behind it, and most importantly, how we can get involved.
Yeah, so, as you talk about the fact that my sister and I both have that compassion for serving others, that runs deep for us. As children, we both experienced being homeless. I was for about a year and a half, and, that has been the driving force in working with nonprofits for about the last 15 years. I've worked with nonprofits out of Kansas City, and then also here on the island, and in the Philippines and Peru, and really trying to connect, my past to then something that's inspiring and encouraging children who are experiencing it at this time in their life, and trying to show them that they are seen by others, and that they are valuable, and that they were created for a purpose, and that this time in their life doesn't translate to a lifelong homelessness.
Right.
And that we can pivot, make changes, and especially if we have people in our lives to encourage us along the way, show us that, we were created for more than our circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
And so as I come here to the island, I have served at Harvest House, Oasis Empowerment, and then also Island Girl Power. 3 nonprofits already doing a lot of the great work. And so here, being born and raised here, it was important for me to give back, but I was looking for not recreating something that already existed. And so I started going out with the school social workers and the CPAs, their outreach team, and asking them each time I came, what can I bring? Or what is the need? And so a couple of years ago, the biggest need was shoes. And that's what I did. At that time, I did a donation drive in Kansas City, and I brought the shoes out, and we went and passed them out. And so this time it was, again, shoes. And I was like, okay, but you know what? I'm ready to do more. I don't believe that it should just be, I'm doing a donation drive in Kansas City and bringing shoes, but really the true win is when the heart and the community that you live in, where you're experiencing the homelessness, rallies behind you. And so that's why I did a donation drive in Kansas City. I have a few boxes of shoes that have been shipped out with me. And then we're continuing by having the shoe drive here. Great responses I've had.
Yes.
And
it's also self-perpetuating, if I may interject for a second, because I know with a lot of projects of this nature, when people, as you said, they realize that there are people in the world, despite their own situation, that care for them, that realize them, and they say, we want to help you, and this is not going to go on forever, and you can get out of this, and we want to do all we can to get you to that point. And more than any other type of like community outreach product, when you have something like that, when you reach out to children, they always come back and they say, someone helped me when I was a kid. I want to do that for somebody else. I want to give back. It's now you actually ingrain it in that young person's DNA to say, it's inherent as your responsibility as an islander to help somebody else because someone helped you when you were young. And I think that's wonderful.
Yes, yes. And like I said, the response has been wonderful from the Guam Running Club to, the teacher union association to
Guam Federation of Teachers, yep.
to the mayors, and then everyone on Facebook just even sharing the flyer, neighbors telling each other about it. The response has been wonderful. And that's to me what really tells a child, like, yes, you're seen here. You're seen by other people who are invested in helping make a change in your life.
Well, Lori, I got to tell you had me at hello, because whenever it comes to getting involved in helping the community, it's part of who we are as Guamanians. Our concept of inafamaulik means to take care of your neighbor, your family member, even a complete stranger. If we both inhabit this island together, I'm going to take care of you, you're going to take care of me. So I know everybody's watching right now wants to know, how can we get involved, and exactly what types of shoes are we looking for? Are we looking for dress shoes, loafers, cross trainers?
No, that's a really good point, because, I'm still learning too. And my flyer might not have communicated. I was showing a child wearing a flip-flop, because we all wore Zoris growing up here.
Sure.
But that's
still do.
That isn't really the safe choice for school. And the school uniform says that it needs to be a closed-toed shoe. And my goal, yes, closed-toed's great. My goal would be take it a step further, your running shoes, your tennis shoes, because then that gives that child the ability on the playground to run alongside with everyone else in PE, to be able to be a participant in PE class. And then maybe even if they want to join a sport, they can use that pair of tennis shoes for their sport. So closed-toed tennis shoes is definitely preferred. And then tennis shoes is even a step up. It's the real win.
So closed-toe shoes, just for so it can be used in a variety of settings, a variety of contexts. You can wear it all day. So I know everybody on Guam wants to help, and we know, again, everybody wants to give as much as we can, but we're not looking for Manolo Blahniks. We're not trying to do like the all red Louboutins or anything like that. Closed-toe shoes for kids. And what condition do they have to be in, Lori? Are we looking for, right off the rack in the store, or, slightly used, or?
So I feel like the unique thing that makes this something that includes everyone is that, yes, new shoes, that's amazing. If you have the opportunity to be able to donate that, great. But I also think a lot of us who maybe aren't in the position to go out and buy a brand new pair of shoes, we have more than one pair of tennis shoes around the house. At least I know I do. I have a pair, I buy a new one every year. And then the pair below, like the pair I'm not wearing, it's just as nice, but it's now my last year's pair.
Still serviceable, still usable.
Yes, and all I do is I normally give them a good washing. I scrub the soles because you'd find too that sometimes it's just a little bit of dirt on it. But I don't donate ones that have holes because to me that's defeating the purpose for the child. And so I do ask that they don't have holes in the tennis shoe and that they're gently worn, so a child feels like this is still something that he can feel like.
As the saying goes, it's not a hand down, it's a hand up. You're actually empowering. You're empowering the spirit and the character of a young person by your own generosity. Excellent. Okay, and there are three drop-off locations for the moment. I know you plan on having more, but there are 3 ones conveniently located in the north, central, and southern part of the island.
Oh, I have 6.
Oh, there are 6 now. Okay.
My sister had to use. Even now, she whispered 6 to me. She's right. So we have GU'd.
Well, we love your sister. She never stops working, so that doesn't surprise me at all. How you've already expanded. You've doubled your coverage in a matter of minutes. That's so Kelly.
So GU'd has 2 drop-off spots, and then 3 of the mayors offices. We wanted to cover from top to the bottom of the island. So we have Jigo, we have Manilao, and we have Inalahan.
Excellent.
And then we also have Adeluke Point.
All right, so we're conveniently located. I mean, technically you could even hike there, but I mean, it's not going to be a far drive. You're not going to burn through half your tank of gas trying to do that, and you're doing something that's certainly needed by our community. You do need these by a certain day, though, Lori. And
Yeah.
we just talked to the superintendent of public education right before you came on, and plans are in place to hopefully get more warm bodies back in seats on campus and everything like that. So when do you need these shoes by?
By September 19th.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, and that's the reason the September 19th is so it gives me the opportunity to start receiving them, washing them, and getting them in pristine condition. Sometimes, if a shoelace is broke, I'll go out and buy replacement laces, lace them. So I'm doing the work to get them in their best condition. So I need a few days to do that. So
Okay.
September 19th is the last day.
Now, before I let you go, I know we've done some donations when it comes to footwear, and people always say, if you want to donate socks, that's a wonderful gesture. But because they sit on the feet and everything like that, socks are normally kind of like not really taken. Because these are shoes, should people that are making donations, even if they're gently worn, should they take the initiative to kind of spray them down maybe with a disinfectant, or do you guys take care of that on your side?
I take care of that on my side.
Okay.
So making it as easy as possible for them. It's simply a drop off, and then I will go ahead and do the washing and getting them in their best condition.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, if you have the means, everybody, please do help, because something as simple and as inconsequential as a pair of shoes might slip your mind about how important this is. But for a young person in need, this means the world. So, Lori, thank you very much for your generosity, for taking the lead on this and everything. And hi, Kelly. Thank you again, Kelly.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
All right, you're amazing. So make sure to check out everybody. There she is. Hi, Kelly.
Yeah, and I just want to mention, we hear
Please.
stories that the kids can't go to school, and so some of them they're just not showing up because they don't have the proper shoes. They were saying that they might be able to get by with a pair of jeans if they don't have the proper shorts or pants, but when it comes to shoes, they really need those in order to go. And so we don't want to, when they get to go back, we don't want to hold any of them back from feeling like or actually being able to go to school.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
All right. Any pair of shoes helps everybody, but remember, please, gently worn, closed-toe shoes. They don't have to be Jordans. You guys don't have to go out and get the Air Force Ones. That'd be great if you did. I'm not going to stop you. But again, this is going to mean so much to the lives of some really wonderful young people in our community. So, Kelly, thanks again. Lori, thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
All right, likewise. And we are going to be back. We're going to play a clip from Dr. Lombard talking about what's going on with infections. But, of course, that was the Greater Good segment, brought to you by our friends at J. Goodman, a happiness company, and Guam Windward Memorial, where they tell you to celebrate life. J. Goodman has quality products, best customer support, and friendly service. Order 24/7 at GuamGoodman.com. Pick up in person and free delivery. Order with confidence, because it is the J. Goodman way. And Guam Windward Memorial, where love is everlasting. If you would like more information about them or to schedule a tour of their beautiful facility, and it